All right, I'm in Northern California right now. I'm here for a shoot, but I wanted to just jump on here really quickly to talk about the Sony a7R6. There's a lot of people talking about this camera as well as the Canon R6V, but what's really interesting about it, especially from a photographer standpoint, no one's really talking about the 16 stops of dynamic range that Sony's claiming that it could do. I'm talking about 16 stops of dynamic range when it comes to photos. The R series cameras have always been photo first, even though it does have some hybrid aspects to it, like AK30 in 10-bit 422 and being able to do 32-bit flow through a hot shoe adapter, which is crazy. You know, it's interesting to see where these two brands are splitting, because when Canon's focusing more on open gate in their cameras, Sony's over here, making leaps in the photo side too. Before this, if you wanted 16 stops of dynamic range in photos, you would need to be shooting either with a Hasselblad or a Phase 1. And technically, if you want to get down to like the technical aspects of it, there's a lot of different ways to measure dynamic range in photos. There's a bunch of different scales and units that you can measure in, EV, PDR, all this stuff. But the fact is that when it comes to these tests, Sony's R cameras have always done really well. Like the Sony a7R5 was doing 15 stops of dynamic range. And for this next one to be doing better than that is crazy. I'm a Canon shooter. I've been shooting on the Canon R1, which is Canon's flagship camera. And that camera can only do just under 11 stops of dynamic range in photos. Now, it is a really good hybrid camera. And, I love the fact that it has like the secret third base ISO that no one really talks about at 12,800. And it's also really good in photos with the 25 megapixel sensor. These digital sensors, when it comes to highlights, still have never caught up to where film is. Like with film, the latitude is different. It almost shifts, right? Like digital sensors retain more information in the shadows, and then film retains more information in the highlights. When it comes how far you can push things either way, I guess it depends on how you process the film and how you shoot it. But I don't know. I think it's crazy that the only real camera brand out of the three making a push for photographers is Sony, because the other two brands, Canon and Nikon, are still trying to catch up to Sony's FX3 that they dropped 5 years ago. So, I don't know. That's really all I wanted to say. 16 stops of dynamic range is insane. No one's really talking about it. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments. But yeah, I'm going to try to get my hands on one. And I really want to compare those raw files to what a Hasselblad can do, to what a GFX sensor could do, to what this camera can do, the R5 Mark II and my R1. And if it's so much better, I don't know. I think for photos, maybe Sony's the way to go. I don't know. I'll see you guys next week. But until then, keep shooting. Peace.